Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr. Kendo, and I'm here with the Move or Die Mods series. Move or Die Day Friday, you could call it. But anyway, we're selecting the matches here for our mods that we're showcasing today. I don't have any level mods that I downloaded from anybody, but in this series, I create character mods. So any of these characters that you see here, I have created for Move or Die. The Deadpool one is already in the workshop. So yes, we have Deadpool here, but we also have Colossus. That was an awesome victory. Anyway, we're playing Rocket Run. Rocket Run is pretty crazy. It always seems to target me whenever we've got just 2 players. You know, if there's 4 players, obviously there's a lot more people it can target. But basically the idea is you are running away from this crazy rocket. That was a draw. And so it's basically going to try to explode whenever it gets near one of the players. So you could try to make it, go into, for instance, I'm trying to make it hit Colossus right now because I obviously don't want it to hit me, but it just did. So damn it, that was the one point that it needed to have Colossus win. So yes, we do have Colossus. The reason that we don't have Negasonic Teenage Warhead, for example, or other certain characters, I guess, was just this was obviously kind of going in line with the Deadpool movie. But as far as, the characters are, they're not taken from the movie exactly. This is one of Deadpool's just animated designs. And then Colossus, of course, it's not the actual humans that played them or the CGI of Colossus from the movie. And so with that, actually, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, there has been, I guess, just so few appearances of her that she hasn't had one, where you can see the entire body if she's not, like, sitting down or being carried by somebody. She doesn't have so many comic appearances that I don't have any of her just standing straight up where it shows from her head to her toes. So with these mods, you can take bits and pieces and piece them together like I did the Sonic mods and things like that. But honestly, there was no kind of place for me to get Negasonic Teenage Warhead, the body, the arms, the head, the legs, all as separate, with nothing interrupting the image that I could piece together. Now, you could say, oh, well, you could just take Brianna Hildebrandt, or whatever her name was, that was playing Negasonic Teenage Warhead from the movie, the stills of the movie. But then it wouldn't fit with the design of the rest of the mods in the Deadpool series that I'm doing here. So I figured it just best to leave it at Deadpool and Colossus right now with this animation style. And we're playing Sugar Rush right now. Basically, the idea is that you have to collect the little candies. They're going to come out of any of these little holes. If you see these like kind of circular places with the lights on them, candy's going to come out. Since we have 4 players, it was going to be 3 candies, then 2 candies, then 1, which you just saw. And that's to basically say that there's going to be one person that does not get to eat candy, and that's the person that's going to lose. Now, if you've seen some of my past Move or Die videos, or if you've modded characters yourself, you're going to see that there is like a fatter torso version of each character that you got to do. And so with that was one of the games that represents that. So, Sugar Rush right there, you just saw we needed the fat torsos for whenever your character eats candy, or whenever a character eats the candy, they become fatter. That's just one of the levels that has that torso, I guess, involved. Games like Blowback also do it. But okay, speaking of modding and whatnot, here is our Photoshop layers, and you can see with Deadpool, it's pretty self-explanatory, although I made the head different than the torso, and the arms, of course, are separated, and all of this was just one image of, Deadpool full-body image. I just separated out the things so we could have more control, so like the head is a different layer, and even the swords are a different layer, because we needed to make the body stretched out just a bit more. And you could say that there's kind of something similar going on with Colossus, because we did the head and everything separately, but this was actually taken from 2 different Colossus images. One was the full body and whatnot, but we took the head off of that one, and then I took a different Colossus head, and that's because the original Colossus head image, I guess, was facing mostly completely horizontal, I guess, instead of looking at this kind of angle. So I changed a little bit of the hue and saturation and whatnot on this new Colossus head, because I like that it is facing a little bit more forward, but not fully. But yes, it didn't really match all the tones of the body one that we have right there, and so that's the edits I made. It was a pretty easygoing modding episode here today and mod creations, but I hope nonetheless that you guys still enjoyed them. So as always, go ahead and leave comments for which mods you want to see next, immortalized in Move or Die. And as always, I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
The fiery sashes and lava molasses, splashes and flashes, my body feels the crashes. I'm still managing to run despite that king or his wounds, and I carry the weight of the world through these dangerous rooms.